Guys, I'm just gonna come out and say it. This has to be one of the best seasonal anime finales that I have seen in a while, if not the best. Oh my god. The feels and just the symbolism and the goodbyes and oh my bruh, this anime. Spring is going to have to bring its A game because this one alone made winter 2015 amazing. Not to mention some other big hitters like Tokyo Ghoul and Maria and some other things, but I, I don't think that next season's going to top this right here. Want to know something funny? Like, as soon as the episode started, I'm like, did Uragami get away free? Did he flee the city? And then the thing with him happened. I was like, oh my god, I shouldn't have said anything. I jinxed the fuck out this shit. But that confrontation was awesome, man. Shinichi stuck the fuck out of that dude's jaw. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he's dead after that. But the dream with Miggy, the only thing I really wish they would have changed or added was I wanted to see how Miggy saw Shinichi because he mentioned that in the dreams that he sees Shinichi in a very different way than he does in real life. So I really wish they would have shown that. But we did see how Shinichi saw Miggy, and it was awesome, man. That that goodbye, man, and Shinichi, thank you for everything. I was like, bruh, did Miggy really just thank a human? And this episode just shows how far Shinichi has come as a character because from the very first few episodes he hated the Parasytes, just loathed their entire existence, but now he's like maybe they're a vital force to, you know, the earth and maybe we actually need them. There are a lot of animals that kill each other for food and whatnot, but a lot of them actually benefit humans and the earth in general. So I think that's a very powerful and awesome message to end on. But I just love how he went from hating them to, you know, not minding their existence. But and even the parasites are like, you know what, the humans are way more formidable than we thought, so maybe we should blend in a little bit more. And that scene where that one parasite was eating a steak, it was creepy, but I'm glad it's not human meat, or is it? Dum dum dum. This is an amazing ending to this series, man. I will not be surprised if there's not a season 2, because how things ended, it seems like the parasites are doing their best to adapt to human society, unless there's like one rebellious ass parasite that comes out of nowhere and starts the whole thing over again. But right now, there's not that much killing, and you know, from what we see so far, there could be something later on down the line. Like I said, I don't read the manga, but I think this is a very good ending to this series in general, so I wouldn't even be that mad if there wasn't a season 2, but I do kind of want one because Parasyte is just that awesome. I just love how Miggy's like, you need to forget about me. I really hope you can forget about everything that happened when you wake up. And Shinichi is like, dog, how could I ever forget about my boy? You are my dude for life. I'm like, come on, Miggy, how is he going to forget? He has a big hole in his chest. He doesn't wear glasses anymore. Like, so much has changed about him. He's not going to forget about you, dude. But I just thought that was really touching that Shinichi was like, I could never ever forget the shit we've been through, bro. And the scene on the roof with Uragami and Shinichi, when Shinichi was actually about to admit that he does have a monster inside of him, and Mirano was like, shut up, bro. This dude behind me, he's the real monster. But it's completely obvious that Miggy saved Mirano's life, and that gives me hope that he is still looking after Shinichi in a way, because if he was really asleep, like in his deep meditation that he has been talking about, he wouldn't have been able to do that. Or maybe he just decided to look after Shinichi for one more day. But whatever the case is, I'm glad he was able to save Mirano. Even though it wasn't shown, we know that's what happened. He even said, stop the whining, I helped your ass out. Now pull her up before I change my mind. And I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99% sure Mirano saw Miggy extend or whatever he did to grab her, because her eyes were open when she was falling, and as soon as Shinichi looked over the edge, her eyes were closed. But at this point, I figure she would accept Shinichi for whatever he is, and that's completely obvious because, I mean, they banged already. You can't go back on a bang, so regardless what kind of monster Shinichi turns out to be, she's going to be down for that Shinichi D. But Uragami had a very strange but somewhat valid point on the real human nature, because, I mean, history shows that we did come up as cannibals and we ate each other along with all other living things for real, so just seeing him saying that that is the real human nature. You really can't argue with that because it came first before this society that we have now, and that does kind of contribute to the boom while we do have millions and millions of people worldwide and whatnot. I can kind of see where he was coming from, but I mean, dude, come on, you're a sick mofo still. Personally, I'm glad we're out of those times. I mean, I couldn't imagine eating another person, but like I said, I can see where he's coming from, but I just can't get over that punch to the jaw, man. It looked like he deformed his entire face. I mean, that dude, if he's not dead, his brain has to be rattled as hell right now. But I'm glad that Shinichi and Mirano get a happy ending, and hopefully Migi will continue to look out for his boy. Shinichi kind of unconsciously, maybe, because when Shinichi said that, what if I get attacked by a parasite while you're not awake? And he said, you'll be fine. So maybe that hints that he has like a defense mechanism, like whenever Shinichi's heart races or something, he'll pop out, kind of like he did with Mirano. I'm not sure what made him pop out, but I'm glad he did. But I really hope this is not the end of Migi, because he said that he may be asleep until he dies, but the deep meditation that he's in, and even Shinichi said Migi may be in a world that I cannot even comprehend right now. That makes me kind of want to see what Migi is really dreaming about and what he's up to. But I hope they talk again, man, even if it's years down the line. That right there makes me want a part 2, but I honestly can't really see what else they would do, because this is a great ending right here. But tell me what you guys thought about this. The feels were off the charts, man. Just Migi saying thank you for everything. I don't know why, but that was a big thing for me, hearing him say thank you to a human. I'm like, this is an entirely different Migi, and I love this newfound friendly Migi. And he actually, the fact that he saved Mirano, he never wanted to save a human. The only reason he hung around Shinichi was because he had to, because he would die if he let him die. So just seeing him actually care about Shinichi enough to care about Mirano also. Migi is an amazing character, man. And I hope this isn't the end for him, but I mean, if this is the last we see of him, I won't complain too much. But tell me what you guys think. This is jbDAuchiha. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.